How are you? I'm
We said it at the
fine.
same time. So thank you so much, Vaibhav, for reading my book, Highway to Swades. What
Thank
did you
you.
think of it?
I mean, it was just so inspirational. Something that I thought personally was that anyone could have written a book about India, right? They could have just gone to Delhi and Mumbai and Chennai. But what you did is just amazing because, first of all, you took a car and literally went to the most smallest places but found the most uniquest stories over there, and that's just amazing to me, in fact. And if I can speak for the team, we all loved reading the chapter and like all the chapters, and we're so excited for the launch. And I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity, and it's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. So tell me what what chapters stood out for you the most? What story did you like?
I I in fact personally like the chapter "The Power of Enterprise" because when it comes to entrepreneurship and your stories were there were people from the Gone tribe, and there was Miss Reva Chetri, and they were all like from like very small backgrounds, right? They were from humble beginnings, and they didn't really know what entrepreneurship was. It was just instinct to them to start something like that and make money out of it. And they made sure they met the demand of other people than not only, helping themselves. So I personally like that chapter a lot.
You have any questions that you want to ask
yeah.
after reading the book?
Yes, I did. So when you started writing this book, how did you want the people to react to it? That's all.
Well, I wanted to, I started writing it in the first few months of the COVID lockdown. And I think when I started writing, I really wanted people to feel hopeful. And that's why, like superpowers, that we all have superpowers, and that we should all call them to like action, and that we should be hopeful. So I think first and foremost, I really wanted people to be hopeful, people to dream of a better tomorrow. So I think those would be the first two things. But I also wanted people to like, maybe through my words and how I was describing some landscapes in India and some amazing people of this country, wanted people to meet India and Indians more intimately. So yeah, I think that's what I had in mind.
I just wanted to ask you how did you want the book to impact the people? So, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think I also wanted people to kind of ask themselves this question like, what's my superpower? Right? Like, okay, here are the 12. Like, do I have any of these 12 superpowers? And what do I do with it? So I did want people to ask that question. So did you like ask yourself that question? Like, did that come to your mind?
Yeah, I did. I was personally wondering how if I had any of these superpowers, and I guess I have to like find out about it later in like.
So
when I
tell me
grow up.
what would happen if you had power of enterprise?
Well, if I had the power of enterprise, I would want to start something like a startup, and I would want it to help people. I I don't know how. That's the thing. I don't have an idea yet. But if I did, I would want to make sure that it focused on the citizens of our country and how it would be like have a better tomorrow.
Did you also like power of nature?
I did. Like when I think of India, when a lot of people talk about all the industries and how slowly, I'm not going to lie about it, but like all these cities, it's very polluted and everything. But it's when you go to the outer parts of our country, it's lovely to see how things like this are
So
there.
you've been traveling a lot also because of leave,
Yep, I
right?
did.
Going to different places. So what has been your favorite place to visit in India?
Well, in Leap, when we went, I personally liked the trip to Karaikudi, which is a very small town in Tamil Nadu. I liked the people there, first of all. They were all so kind, and anyone's house we entered, they were ready to feed us. It's just crazy. I saw that in your book too.
Yeah.
It's the hospitality of our country is just amazing. So yeah, that's what I loved a lot. And the architecture of the whole town in Karaikudi, I don't know if you visited, but
Yes.
it's just beautiful.
Tell us a little more about this architecture in Karaikuri.
Well, we stayed in one of these Chettinad houses, and such a huge space, and like a garden, and they have courtyards in the middle for rain to come in, and it's just so unique, and
Yeah.
it's like we didn't need air conditioning or fan or anything like that. It was just so nice.
Yeah. I also love Chettinad houses.
Oh.
They're so beautiful. The
I-
tile work is so
Ah,
nice.
exactly.
And the courtyards, yeah, you're so right. And there's a little bit of a modern thing also to them. Like they're not so totally
Ah.
old also, right? Some of them are like this
Yeah,
little bit
I've
of
seen.
like Georgian.
There's just a tweak of.
Yes, a little tweak of things. So today we're going to talk about the book, and we're doing it through music. So, according to you, and you certainly have the power of creativity. So, apart from of course, learning and performing music, what do you want to do with this power of creativity that you have?
I would like to go back probably to my same answer. And if music is one of my strengths, maybe, I'm not sure, but music is not just about just singing and being on tune or things like that. Music itself is a language. It's a new language that calms people down, and it's crazy that all these places we've gone to, right? And when we start singing, how it can change the audience, even if they're the oldest and the youngest communities. So music itself is a language. So I would like to do something related to music creatively. So yeah.
Nice. Tell me, if I were to write this book all over again, say a second time, Highway to Swadesh Part 2, what powers do you think I should be like in keeping in it?
I think the power of art was there, if I'm right.
There's no.
Right. So there wasn't. So I would love the power of art actually, because I mean, if you go to these places like Rajasthan or the southern Tamil Nadu, you see all these folk traditions. So I would love for that
Yeah.
to we've personally gone and seen all of these people, and it's just amazing their music, and I think they are the ones who should be on social media and on YouTube, because they have such talent, and
I saw your YouTube video. You had some recommendation about changing the algorithm of YouTube. Do you want to say a little bit about that?
well, I think today when we think about YouTube, right, people are not listening to music anymore, but they're viewing music, right? And if a video is very fancy with all those dances, and then it's a hit. But the singing may not be as good. Even the most mediocre artists are brought up, and the people who really have talent, if they don't find a way to, I don't know, make their video really nice on a screen, people don't view them at all, and that's just sad to me. And I think that YouTube can really work on just like you going to the corners of everywhere and putting it together. That would be really amazing for so many artists around the world.
Thank you, Vaibhav, for this little chat. I hope we continue our conversations over the years.
Of course.
And I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, and I'm so sure your book is going to be an amazing hit. So, loved chatting with you. Thank you
so much.
Thank you.